And we're here. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the world of Syklos. Session 18. Damn, it's been a good amount of sessions. We're almost at 20. That means this campaign went from a good idea to something that actually is lasting more than a few months. Anyways, last time in the world of Syklos, we talked to an island. I'm not gonna expand too much on that because it is a long story. And this time on the world of Syklos, you guys are hearing green right. This time on the world of Syklos, we find ourselves sailing across the waters again. Okay, good. Across the waters again. As skipping ahead a bit, we find ourselves on the Eden sail, freshly repaired and politely given back to you by the very island dragon that broke it. As you guys, well, are just about to reach there. Shout out to Mark, by the way. In case anyone has anything to say, right before, well, you start to see overhead some mountain peak above the fog. Hey, QQ, you're nearly home.
Oh my god, it's been a while. You know, it's not that often that I personally get to see it from, well, the seaside view. It's often from the land side, but it's always a sight to take in from quite this distance. Well, it's a bit early, but welcome everyone.
Everyone else,
Coast.
as the ship gets closer and closer, starts to see a golden city top a mountain.
Oh wow, this is exciting. I've never been here before, so this will be fun. I've only ever seen the photos in books. I guess drawings in books.
Well, honestly, I don't think they could ever do it justice. Aurum is always ever changing day by day, and well, it's just that whenever you go through it, it almost seems like there's something new every time you visit. And well, there are some new things from last time I remember it. I wonder how they're doing now.
Mm-hmm. It is a bit far, but sure, whoever is curious can roll me a perception check. Ever so in the distance, like trying to spot the wall of China from the satellite.
I'll roll.
That's a
How do I
myth.
roll
I don't
again?
think you can. How do I roll again?
Hold on, I got it.
Exclamation R D20
That's under-
space D20 plus stuff.
Yes, I remember.
QQ,
I almost did. I almost did that roll.
You
Like,
always have your eyes closed. I don't know how you can even see.
It's okay. It's the sun blinding his eye. That's all.
Yeah, there's too much fog.
You are
I have
blinded
4
by
eyes.
the golden radiance of the city.
Maybe I can't
Okay,
really see that far either.
Perception, just to see if you can see something. 23. Okay, so Ilphriina and Reef, while the others are kind of struggling to see beyond like the fog of the sea and above the cliffside, and well, you and Scots, actually Scots as well, yeah, Scots as well. You three see, well, what you can see here, a golden city built atop a mountain range, not just a single mountain. You see several layers of other smaller cities in different elevations of a mountain. As you get further and further up, you see that there's more of it's almost like a gradient of color, or a gradient of brightness that slowly goes from like a high contrast dark from the bottom to a more pearlescent and ivory white as you get closer and closer to the top. And as with the white on the top, you see the glimmer of the sunlight, reflective and even more opulent at the top, almost like it was built like that from design. But as you marvel in the literal brightness of the reflection of the metals that make the city, you can tell that it's definitely built on various different stones and metals. The exact type you can't really tell from this far away. You also see, however, so in the distance, a long moving black mass on what look like set tracks where normally you would imagine minecarts. No, it's a really long, almost snake-like metal set of buildings. What's that? Moving along, well, essentially, yeah, tracks.
Well, I guess it's been a while. I didn't realize that it would be already up and running by now.
What are those?
Well, they come by different names during construction, but there are, well, hope they will be, our newest form of transportation over here at the, over in the city. I believe they're called the Lightning Trail. Oh my god.
Yes,
I'm
you're
having
correct.
like short. Yeah, okay, there we go.
You're correct.
There, yeah.
There you go. Yes, it is all caps. Of course, it's an acronym. Wow. What is a train? The fantasy people ask.
Just very fast things that move very fast from one
Oh, that's
location to
cool.
another.
That's really cool to see. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. Do we have them anywhere else actually?
No. No,
Oh, yeah.
this is...
yeah, I never seen them anywhere else.
Most you know is minecarts and like sets of minecarts attached to each other.
Yeah, just think of really big mine carts.
Minecarts that are the size of
Ooh.
houses.
Yes, and they move really quickly.
Oh, maybe we can, take a ride on it.
Well, I'm not that sure yet. I mean, like, I
Are they
haven't
still
been
in
really.
construction?
Well, they're moving right now. I assume they're
Oh.
moving right now. Well, they were in construction when I last left, so I'm not really sure whether we can, get the permit and such, since you have to coordinate, of course, the local contractors, local government, if it's actually available for public use. But, well, we're still in the coast. We'll see when we actually get there.
Oh, that makes sense.
As you are
actually,
dropping off from the coastal side, you could probably try to see if there is a station from, well, the very bottom of the mountain going up. Knowing that it is a mountain and, well, walking up or paying multiple blimp rides up, it might cost you compared to like one single trail ride. It could be an efficient way to get up. How fast is the train? Is it like, will the train fast? For who? Okay, who rolled the highest? 17 or 23? Reef would actually see ever so slightly in the distance. It almost looks like it is like decently fast. Probably not like bullet train fast, but like, I mean, probably like regular metro train fast, which is, well, for fantasy standards, still pretty fast. But important thing for Reef is that you notice the L part of its acronym. It almost, for a brief second, with a glimmer of sunlight, some sunlight passed through the underneath of the carriage and above the track, almost like it was levitating.
You said it's decently fast, like a metro, but like we have very different standards as to what is decently fast,
Yeah.
depending on the country. Like our metro is ass.
Yeah. Faster than a car. Let's at least get that standard.
faster than me.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Let us
definitely.
bare minimum 60 kilometers per hour. I'm sorry, Shiena. I'm
Wow.
not translating that. Bare minimum faster than 60 km. Bare minimum.
I think ours run like 30k.
Mm-hmm.
It also varies because of course curving lines and such. But yeah. Faster than she gets.
Hush. Hush. Don't say that.
Yeah.
And anyways, QQ. Actually, do you happen to know where the Electrum district is? I forgot if I've ever mentioned, but actually Dean Oren's actually in Aurum at the moment, so she says to meet up with her in the Electrum district.
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, like, that's where I reside, of course. It's over in the
Oh wow, how
He
convenient.
just traces his hand over the horizon, like it's about the middle point of the like not exactly to the top, but right in the middle of the mountainsides.
Kiki would know that Aurum is like subdivided into, of course, the various layers. Pointing over here, you can see where most of the blue collar workforce, I'd say that. The silver district. Over here up top you see the big tech people, and the gold district inside of the walled city at the walled small city at the very top is platinum. So over to a bit of the offshoot to the right, in between gold and silver, is electrum. Where's copper? Well, convenient timing. Wanna find out? Well, we're getting there first. As well, you guys are sailing. The crew, well, the podling crew is getting the ship ready. Kind of very pleased that the ship's back and running, though not everything was recovered, as like food, stored materials, and other stuff was mainly reimbursed by Salmon and the villagers. As well, you guys get a few things looking over the horizon. All right, he's here.
All right, joined along for the journey.
The Dean Orym, huh?
Well, any last things before we hit the shore? I'm sorry, I didn't.
For sure. It's over here. Just he's looking to the direction where the island would be, which is the back of the ship. He's basically been looking back to the island as far as he's been on the journey. Kinda just behind Bob's station. Bro is our captain now.
Nobody wants to go chat with him.
He doesn't seem to mind not having anyone there. Oh, he's not a very wordsy person. Up to you guys.
Bro's just like doing a Titanic for now, you know.
The opposite end of the ship.
All right.
I can hear the seagulls. I'm seasick.
I thought you'd gotten used to it by now. We literally went through a storm.
Yeah, and it crashed and sunk the entire ship.
Yeah, that really just happened, huh?
It really just happened, huh?
Yeah, I cannot wait to get to the mainland. Oh,
we
I'm
spoke
done
to
being
like
on
an
sea.
we spoke to like an ancient being last time.
Yeah. I think I've had enough water for like a few years actually.
I can't wait till
Same
Cains
here.
sees our ship. This is now a ship of Theseus, moment where is it really the same
Yeah.
ship?
And like he'd still got that message where it like said that, oh yeah, we crashed your ship, it's now beyond repair, and it's just actually not beyond repair. That's
If it was the one where you also got Unahari's cry, that one didn't send because it was kind of intercepted. But yeah. Anyways, do you guys have any last things to say before you dock? Presumably at the Copper District.
Stay alert
Anyone
while we're
else?
here. Remember what Cains told us.
Do not remember.
Somebody read their notes.
good thing there's quick notes, you know?
It was literally in quick notes.
Hold Hush.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There was a ping there earlier.
There was a ping there earlier.
I may have not read it.
My god, guys.
Apologies, and please continue without me. Hold on.
Well, it's fine. We're just going to be passing through the Copper District anyway. Hopefully we get to Silver and Electrum quickly enough.
if the Lightning Trail truly has been fully established, then there should be at least one station per district, which make things pretty fast. Usually you would have, as someone from the Electrum District, you would have either like a premium air ride down the mountain to the other
Yeah.
side of the road, like to put things into perspective. Since you are at the coastal side right now, this is not the usual route you would travel. Most people typically go through the Merchant's Road, which is the one closer inland, not the coast. There's two
Yeah.
main roads across Aurum. That's the one you would usually travel, so I guess in some sense, this is the more unfamiliar location to you, as you don't really go by boat.
Worst comes to worst, we hire a blimp.
Those are like the premium taxis of the city.
Yeah, we're gonna fetch a fucking price.
And considering it literally goes up and down the whole mountain, those can cost you. There's a reason you don't go back too often.
Yeah. Y'all got some like savings saved up, right?
You all
Oh yeah,
saved up for
I got some coins on me.
Just me.
You all saved up for the capital C capitalism city. Anyways, did you guys read?
Yes, I'm still confused.
Okay, Ilphriina, go. Okay, wait, where's Pearltide? Pearltide is much further north. It's the one closer to Eladovia. Essentially, if the Gold Coast is 3 cities, it's 12's Rising, Aurum. South is 12's Rising, middle is Aurum. Further north is Pearltide. You're essentially halfway to Pearltide by stopping at Aurum. Wow, I wonder what Chapter 4 will be.
I can't believe we're going to Eladovia.
Remember the governor was thrown off from there? Speaking of Eladovia. Shit sucks. Hey, you remember?
We're finally out of Unahari and we're back to Eladovia slander. It's nice to be back.
It's nice to be. They have beef with Lumeria because of the Ashen Grove. Wonder who caused that. I'm sorry, Mark, you're getting hit with all of the proper nouns. The Orym Copper District's being occupied by the pirates. Well, that was Pearltide that was actually occupied. There's been news that Orym's Copper District has been in the radius of the pirates, yeah.
Yeah, it's the next
Pressure, yeah.
logical step. Imagine if there's like an actual pirate named Pressure. And
Pressure.
he's just over there in the Copper District. I wouldn't be surprised.
Possibly my daughter is sabotaging the train. Right. Right. Because they're using air elementals.
Yeah.
Air gang?
Don't worry, it's totally safe.
It's just the Copper District.
Nothing ever goes wrong in the Copper District.
Going back to the grove. No, Cains was in the grove and he was taking the other road to Eladovia. Yeah, he promise and loyalty were the ones going to Eladovia. The meeting essentially was the Druids would protect the grove in case there are other attacks and send out people to calm the spirits in other regions where they're getting angry. You guys would investigate the Pearl Tide and Orb situation, since some of you are already from there, and Cains would be accompanied by the two Tieflings going to Eladovia to hopefully help with the noble situation. There is a lot of things going on with the world right now, and that's what they kind of agreed on. Yeah. So you guys, that's it. That seems to be it. Yeah. Because of there being multiple apostles, everyone's kind of investigating multiple leads right now. You guys are the ones investigating the coast, while they focus on Eladovia. Maybe you could catch up with them eventually. Foreshadowing is a literary device used to. It's fine. It's been like 3 weeks since we last played the main campaign. I'm fine with remembering everything. Spending the time to remember everything. You have the Grove Elders and like 6, 7, they don't know what to do now. Well, yeah, they're mainly protecting the Grove and going to send out representatives to calm down spirits. Like, I don't know, maybe some angry spirit winds. And other stuff going on in the world right now. Okay, that's the rundown. Essentially, yeah. So Ilphriina's worried about possibly seeing her daughter. Alright then.
And also Dinoran.
And also Dinoran. Yeah. The DNA test results. She can't really mail them to you. I mean, she could with a sending spell, but for some reason she wants to meet physically.
I'm sure it'll be for the big reveal for Reef and Via to be related. I'm just kidding.
I mean, look at them.
I mean, if they end up being related, my mind would be blown. I'm like, what? Since when? I didn't know about this.
All
wait, is that true? Is that true in Syklos?
They're all related to God.
I'm not gonna say yes nor no.
Oh my god.
Find out. Find out.
All this time I didn't know Reef was my distant cousin.
Find out. We're all cousins of Adam and Eve.
You're right.
You're actually my grandma.
The family tree really got fucked up after the rupture.
Yeah. Anyways, well that, y'all. I think so.
Yeah, no one
Well-
really wants to talk to Shore. That's insane.
You just gotta let him be. Yeah, alright.
Like, you know,
It's okay,
we're
he's
going
just
to
there.
the Copper District with possibly pirates in it. Maybe get some information.
It wouldn't be a good choice for Reef to talk to Shore then, because Reef had experience with pirates.
You
Yeah,
could talk to him when you
and
ground.
I think they already like talked previously in like the RP session
Yeah.
before. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we handled it off screen. Yeah. It's more just
Yeah.
depends on what you wish to do like that. Anyways, as we do that, we would also switch the map as you guys eventually land.
Finally. Land home.
Eventually. You guys find yourselves dropping off at Aurum. And no map yet right now, but Aurum, the city of invention and investment, finally arrived at the next major region of the world of Syklos. First things first, you guys drop off the Eden Sail at coastal place. It's not really that important, we can just skip over to it. As, well, some of you may get looked, sure, a wooden boat made out of living wood and piloted by podlings and stuff. Bob does ask, do you want to bring him? Because otherwise
Should
he
we
can
bring
stay
him?
at the boat. No,
Probably leave him. Yeah, let's leave him.
because
Bob
he can
will
just
stay
like
here,
he
watch
and
the
the
boat.
horses. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the moment
Bob,
where
like-
I essentially just ask you guys: do
Because
you bring
like, Bob, you are important.
the horses? Do you leave the
Don't
horses
come.
on the boat?
I need you
Because-
safe. I don't want to
Yeah,
get.
because you
Father
guys will
upset.
be going up a mountain. So, do you guys want to bring a horse?
Can we not
I
just
mean,
take
are
the train?
horses allowed in the train?
Good question.
not,
You haven't
right?
really asked. You haven't really asked because
Yeah, they have trains. We could probably just take a train up. We don't need horses.
here's the thing: we don't need our horses.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking pay premium for a horse carriage.
Yeah, horse. Do they have a stable inside of the train? It's like, are pets allowed? I don't know. Don't make allowed alive.
Yeah,
know-
yeah. Leave the horses. Leave Bob and the horses behind on the boat.
Okay.
You know, just in case there's a third place that burns down.
Via cannot allow Bob to die on her run.
Yes. Vi has burned down the last area you've been in the last 2 chapters. What are the
Yeah,
odds of
and we don't need another fire accident happening with Bob around.
Yeah. Okay, so Bob, horses, podlings staying at the docks. Bob will
Yes,
issue
let the
you guys
plants
a
be near
formal-
the water where it's safe.
Yeah, Bob will issue you guys a formal farewell, and thankfully the other people who dock at the docks are a bit intimidated by literal walking roses to question what the fuck's going on with that shit. And you guys eventually walk in. So this is like a bit outside of the city still, and then soon you guys take a few minutes walk to the actual city, where again we're not having really a map right now because we're kind of just in a broad sense of area, where you see a small line of carriages kind of like going through the city right now. But since you guys are just walking, not really bringing any carriage or horses of your own, you can just kind of go where the people who just walk go. As you walk by, you hear some complaints about taking too long, or what's the hold up for the people with carriages. And it seems, well, you kind of heard about this already. Some of the people going in and out of the city are a bit delayed because of, well, I wonder why. But, well, they don't really need to check you for carriages since you guys don't have one. And you guys can eventually walk through into the city. Unless you guys want to chat for a moment. You're taking too long. Yeah, you just see like a long holdup of carriages and lines, kind of like inspection and other stuff.
Yeah, just stick together. It can get a little bit crowded here.
Yeah, put your coin purse in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
We are just gonna stick close to the others.
Don't drop your beep cards. That's a really Anyways, and eventually, in contrast to the splendor and golden sight that you saw before you guys actually end up at a place on the mountain where it gets a bit slightly darker. As getting closer to the bottom of the mountain, you find the first district where you would enter. Normally, some of these people are lining up and like paying for like the blimp rides up, but as you guys want to go the more economical route, there is a place you can go to that keep you. Actually, you've been at this specific place before because, well, you'll find out later. Just know that you have. As oh wow, I wonder what this theme is. Eventually,
Oh my god.
you guys find yourself at a darker place that's a bit less crowded than the waiting line outside of the city and outside of the lines where they would be ferried up and down the mountain through air rides. As a bit darker and a bit more drab. Oh, that's because you guys aren't on this map yet. You guys are down below it still. And you guys find yourself here at the bottom of the mountain, which wasn't depicted at that part of the map.
Oh,
Yep, just stay close. I know it's not exactly the scenic route, but trust me, this is far easier to go into rather than, just waiting for those blimp rides. We could take all day over there, and it's not going to be worth the price, unfortunately.
wow, it's quite dark here.
It'll get better once we move upwards. It's fine.
Yeah, Bob's not here. Hopper District. You look around and see things that are a bit more run down than you would expect. Most things you've heard in Aurum is how things are opulent, how things are progressive, and how things are technologically more advanced than the typical city. But as you get here in the Copper District, you see something a bit more grounded. I guess. As you see a bit more rundown houses that don't look like they've been cleaned for at least 3 months. You see some roofs with patchwork, different tiles that make up their ceilings. You see some stone bricks that are cracked and have been like that long enough for moss to grow. And yeah, welcome to the Copper District. I'm not moving you guys yet. You guys can feel free to say you do look around what you want.
Not a pretty sight exactly. I know.
Yeah,
Well-
Via's just gonna be right behind QQ and Ilphriina as well, right there, all in the clothes. She's gonna be like in the center. It's like I don't really like the vibes I feel currently.
It's fine. It gets better when like the lights are up and like the people actually like bother with like turning on their stuff. But still, we should probably like get through this section of the city as fast as possible. It'll be fine.
I agree.
Shore just goes behind you, talks for the first time today, just says, "This is a mainland city. Not as grand as I would have thought."
Well, we're in the entranceways of it, so don't let your first expectations hold you back later.
I see. Well, as you guys walk together, move close, as you get through the alleyway, you see some shifting shadows look at you. You move a bit faster, just to and they just seem like people hanging out. As you get closer to the center of the essentially square area, you see a bit more light start to flicker through torches and like regular oil lamps. That's the thing, oil lamps. And as the light illuminates, you see several people like trading, talking to each other, trading what seem to be copper coins in the market. And, these things stand out. Other than those, the only other thing that stands out to you though is two relatively more well-dressed figures. A dapper-looking man with a hat and a long flowing coat, and what looks like from behind, Dean Orym?
Oh, here it's not Electrum District, certainly not.
No, I thought she told us to meet in the Electrum District, so
You see blue.
Confused.
You see blue hair. You see a flowing cape, and
Well, are we sure that it is, or is it too dark to?
a bit. I mean, you could get closer.
yeah, let's walk closer. Via will walk closer. I don't know.
You walk closer, and
Cute.
well, local go. And I flash my eyes to the dark. You flash your eyes, and yeah, let's illuminate things a bit. First of all, you see this guy.
That-
And You see him like pull out what looks like to be a book, flipping through its pages and handing a page to. Now that you look at it from behind,
That's
it
not
could look
hard.
like her, but you see a lady in blue armor. But while looking
Why
at
does
it,
it have R in his name too?
wow, metagaming. But looking at her though, she does resemble her.
Blue armor, so Lemuria.
Correct? You see them talking. Haven't really seemed to notice you, but well, since you came in from you're coming from the other direction. Hold on, parent hates me. Yeah, QQ, you are correct. You recognize the regalia of Lumeria specifically. Yeah, silver armor, blue cloth. Someone from that ranking, talking with what looks like, now that you look at it, an info broker.
Have I known this info broker in the past, or do I assume that it's an info broker?
Roll me on a history check, sure. He's somewhat prominent in this district, sure, maybe you've heard of him. Let's see, history.
Wow. You know what?
You... Wait, you finally rolled a 1! The third one of the campaign!
Yeah, that's insane.
His third nat 1 of the campaign!
I think I'm
Where
still
did you
at a
roll four?
positive, right? Yeah. Oh my god.
Red finally rolled a 1 again. For like after several months. No, you do not seem to have heard nor recognized this specific info broker, though he does look a bit flashier than the ones you would normally like. Normally, info brokers, due to the nature of their trade, do tend to keep themselves relatively modest or like unrecognizable. Now he's a fair bit gaudy, a bright bluish green coat, feathered hat, and that flipping book with conjured pages being handed out. Yeah. But you do
Well,
recognize that he is an info broker, or in the context of everyone else, somebody who trades in information for the city.
well, considering that they're an info broker, personally, I would just say that let's just keep our eyes peeled and move along. Don't bother anyone along the lines and like that. But if you guys want to interact, sure. But this might be a confidential conversation. You're not
Oh,
exactly
hi,
sure.
Azii.
Hi, Azii.
Mhm.
But yeah, up to you guys whether you guys want to interact or not. I'm just going to side eye them a little bit and then scuffle smoothly along if you guys want to,
We don't follow QQ because she doesn't trust anything right now.
He doesn't trust anything right now.
She doesn't know what to do in this. She's never been here before. She's afraid of strangers too.
As
You guys sure?
as you get here, though, this guy does seem to eye you and, whoa, no, strangers.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Rare to see new faces here. Stranger
Well,
danger. He tips his hat. What's wrong?
I guess Mia tips her head and just shuffles behind everyone.
Okay,
Oh.
can I? Okay, front of the party actually this time.
Hey, face of the
Yeah,
party.
it's QQ's lead. Let's go.
Face of the party.
Not exactly a stranger around here, unfortunately. Wrong assessment.
Does not
do you say?
engage in chatter with strangers.
Well, they initiated the conversation, okay? May I help you? Not exactly the most best place for conversation, I'm afraid.
People do think that, but well, spend as much time in this specific area. What street? I guess street. Spend time in this specific street, and you'll learn. It's one of the friendlier places to be. Sunny, by the way. I see. Your regalia. You're from one of the upper districts, aren't you?
I'm afraid I'm too obvious.
You upper folk. You don't really. Yeah, you don't. It, subtlety is an art. But, well, I'm more wanted to greet you because, well, welcome to the Copper District. As I've said, Sunny, I trade in information here and around. Knowing new faces, also part of the role. And well, as he starts the conversation with you, this person does look at you and like, oh, like with a curious face as well. If you wish, perchance, should you accept it, give me a name. 5 gold each.
Well, I'd say that my name is already rather well known in the Electrum District. Kiku, you can find my store and my place over there.
He tosses you 5 gold.
Is it legitimate?
Is this
Looks
smart
like
to
it.
give out our names?
You just want.
I mean, is it actually like 5 gold?
Yes, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I'm just gonna calm down the rest of the party. No names yet. No names yet. And well, what? I suppose it is one of the safer streets. There are, well, certainly some other alleyways here in the Copper District.
Give our info.
That said, what does someone like you and who seems to be a knight from Lumeria doing here?
You seem to be well traveled. Greetings. I'm an envoy from Feon. Didn't expect other travelers to come through here. Thought this place was relatively obscure. Thessa, you may call me. Thessa Orym of the Knights of Feon.
Via picks up the last name. Wait, did you say Oryn?
Oh yes, you know the name. Maybe my efforts have been actually able to reach others. She says with a like, I didn't expect people to know me.
Via now feels a little awkward and doesn't want to mention about her team. Yeah, okay.
Do I know you from somewhere, child?
Not.
Looking at her, she does resemble her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your surname Oryn is quite. Is it common?
Well, I haven't really heard it. The only other one is my. It's not really that prominent. I mean, I've only ever heard it in my family.
Do you happen to have a sister?
A sister? Oh. Oh, of course, that makes a lot more sense. Are you a student at Cloa?
Oh, yeah, yes, I am.
Yes, well, I suppose it's not, shy. I suppose you shouldn't be shy about it then. Yes, I am, if you happen to know her. I am Skyla's sister. Younger sister. Skyla.
Oh, so you are related to, Dean Oryn then?
Yes, I didn't expect to meet one of her students here. How's she been doing? Not like she's been contacting me.
She seems to be doing good. In fact, I was supposed to meet her around here in Aurum. Did you know about that?
Well, I didn't know that she was here right now, but I know that she is somewhere here. She never told you that she lives here. Well, not here.
Oh, no, she never mentioned.
Of course, she is pretty secretive. I don't blame you for that. That sounds like my sister, all right. She has a place over at the upper districts. I could pay a visit, but well, unfortunately, duty does call. Why? Who are all of you, if I may ask?
We call ourselves the
Azii's not here.
Holy Aura.
Farmers.
Yeah, wait, just wait. There we go, there you go.
There we go.
Farmers.
There we go.
Aasimar
Yeah.
in spirit.
Farmers.
Oh my god, the soundboard's really low on my end.
Farmers.
Oh, okay, that's enough, guys.
That's enough Scots. Let's see then. You look like a traveled party. adventurous, if I may say.
Y-
He gladly
yeah,
he gladly notes down the information that you gave for free.
well, I mean, I'm not really an adventurer, but the people behind me are.
Well then, if you don't mind, can I ask for a bit of your aid then? He actually asks.
What's going on?
Well, I'm actually here on a bit of investigation myself. Sent here by the orders of Noah herself. Noah.
Oh,
There's been reports lately of some... Will we get paid though?
Jesus.
You can ask. There have been some reports of some nefarious activity going on in these districts. I was sent here to investigate, but you aren't required to aid. Noah mentioned. Note that, Stella. You're not required to aid, but I would gladly appreciate it if you could find out. If you wish, I'll be investigating somewhere else, elsewhere around the town.
what exactly are you investigating?
Sunny will tell you. The Lightning Trail is currently ceasing its operations. It's in the station of this district.
Oh dear.
This is
That's...
oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that
There's
sounds terrible.
seems there has been some sabotage lately. Some stolen cargo from one of its passenger trains. The trail itself isn't operating until the cargo has been recovered. With the recent influx of other forces causing trouble in the district, the trail, or at least its guardians, are demanding an ultimatum from the citizens of the district. Recover the packages, or at least those responsible, or the station will remain closed.
Oh jeez, it's really that bad, huh? He just simply rubs his temples. Well, thank you for saving our time from having us go there ourselves and learn this.
Tessa says to you, I'm planning on going to the station myself. I've only heard of the general situation from Noah. But if you all are going elsewhere, you can meet me there.
Well, the station's the main way up, so unless... no, I don't think so. I don't think we have much of a choice now, do we?
Not really.
Station's locked because some packages went missing. Or presumably
We're gonna have
stolen.
to help out.
Wow, a quest.
I think we probably will have to help you out, considering the trail is probably our only way up.
Do you plan to go up then? I suppose so. Apologies to break the bad news. But there is, it's part of Noah's... Is that an ad? Why is there an ad on this track?
You know
Why
what?
do you
It's fitting. It's fitting.
What it breaks the immersion.
No,
Is there an
we're in the
ad
city
on-
of capitalism, capital C. It's fine. That works.
What? Why did you put an ad in a 30-minute ambiance track? This isn't even your music. This is just an extended version of Christopher Larkin's music. Are you the one? Or maybe it's just YouTube putting it on the YouTube video and not the uploader. That also happens. Anyways, break from the ad. Anyway, yeah. Tessa basically says if you are going elsewhere, you can find her at the station doing more questioning there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, 15 gold to hear the rest of the quest. Oh look, there's a bench with a lock on it. Anyways.
Well, unfortunately, the Copper District is not really something that Kiki is familiar with. Are there any other possible attractions or landmarks here?
Actually. Roll me a history check with advantage.
I'm gonna get a snake eyes.
Come on, there is no
Nah.
way. There's no way you get to. Oh,
Oh
my
my
fucking
Oh
god!
my
It was
god.
so close. It was so close.
That's scary.
Well,
Immediately as we enter Aurum, I get dog shit rolls. What does that
Yeah,
tell me?
Your luck doesn't
Keep
work
that-
in your hometown, it seems.
keep that fucking gun holstered. I'm not gonna count that as a crit because it's an added advantage. You might session. Well, there is not much you know about this district because I will say that you've only been to one place here that's the reason I say it's familiar. This is the one that you would get automatically, but there is no other. You probably didn't go to any other places then. You know there's a bit. You know, I'm not gonna say why yet, but you know why. You know that there is the orphanage dedicated to Saint Orym somewhere, a bit of a walk from here. Yeah, that's why you're familiar. It's mainly on the path where you go up and down the city, which is now where the station is built. But you know that specific orphanage dedicated to Saint Orym is here. Anything else you don't really know. You seemingly never really went anywhere else. You know why you know that. Mm-hmm. Let's adopt a child.
No.
Well, it also could be that if anyone does know other things, that's probably a site where you're guaranteed at least some friendly faces would know.
Mm.
Alright. So, how about this? I asked Sunny for a second, and I just go,
Mm-hmm.
how about this? Any other news from the district? Maybe here in copper, here in above. I'll give you back your 5 gold if you say something nice.
Or 5 gold then. Roll me a persuasion check. Sure.
Jesus Christ, I'm fucking scared for my rolls now.
Guidance.
GPU's gonna be doing the most rolls here. AI, Via will help guidance you.
It's
Okay,
guidance
well, you
1d4.
can only guidance once. I mean,
Oh.
Via, you can give him advantage because you're also proficient in persuasion, but you need
I'll
to.
persuade. I'll be like,
How do you add? How do you help? What do you say
it would-
/ do to help with it?
She will pout and say, it'll be great if you can give us a helping hand, Mr. Kind Sir.
Alright, then roll it with advantage and keep you and guidance.
Okay. Okay. Guidance is d4, right?
16, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, then he'll tell you, Alright then. You've given me a name, you've given me other things. I suppose it's a kind gesture. News, what you specifically wanted what?
More news and information about the general copper district.
General Copper District. News and information. Well, this is more speculation in my part. But the stolen packages do seem to correlate to... Again, the lightning trail is operable starting here on this copper district. Starting here in the copper district as an indeterminate amount of time ago because the DM is bad with timekeeping. It's been operable here for a fair bit. There have been, I'm just gonna say this and Violet because I'm not gonna do roleplay voice that long. There has been some movement with the citizens lately who want to essentially move up the districts, like get jobs in the higher district now that there's a guaranteed faster way of transportation. There has been a schedule that the lightning trail would come and pass by here. They've known about that for a while. This is the first. This would essentially be like the first major exodus of the citizens of the copper district to immediately almost not much cost go to silver and electrum very fast. He's speculating that a lot of citizens here have been looking for a job in the upper districts, have been planning to use this copper district station to move up, and the timing is especially he suspects that the timing is especially inconvenient to stop that. He's giving you essentially the general news that a lot of citizens here were planning essentially to go to at least the silver district and search for new jobs there now that it's a lot more accessible for them to go up and down much faster and much more freely. So that's been the general news of what's been happening in the Copper District specifically. Job hunting because of the new transportation.
And with
And like,
this,
yeah. The speculation on his part is that this is very inconveniently timed.
yeah, and I guess with like the recent migration of people upwards, that would be a really good time for Wavebreakers to come in. You know, I don't say that out loud.
And as he gives the information, he smiles, doing a good job, taking the coins, and he takes a lucky coin out of his pocket and flips it up. He seems satisfied with the result. He has his own rival coin.
Yeah, I was about to say that's fucking your rival coin, isn't it?
Yeah, he looks back over here and like just smiles content. Oh my god, they're cut from the same cloth. But yes. Well, I'll bid you all farewell. If you
Safe
all,
travels.
if you all do help with this, I will be especially grateful. As she leaves behind, she leaves behind you. She seemingly to go to the station goes over here. That's the way to the station. And QQ, I will say that you know St. Orym Orphanage to be up here. Otherwise, you can just look around or like ask the literal guy who knows information. 5 rosary beads, please.
Keep your pockets light, goddamn it. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Was there anything that we need to do in the Copper District?
The what?
Anything
Oh.
you need to do in the Copper District.
Oh, well, not. Well, like we have to investigate the train stuff. And
Yeah. Like other than that, I meant.
other than that, nothing really. Nothing specific.
Yeah,
Then should we just go straight to the train station?
go
Or
through-
you know,
yeah,
we
we-
can go to the orphanage too. Actually.
Orphanage, yeah. I mean, like, it's been quite a walk since we left shore. Like, why not take a rest for a little bit over there? At least, it's a place with safe. It's a safe space with familiar faces, at least.
Okay, then yeah, we can visit the orphanage first, and then we can go to the train station for the investigation, I guess. So, is it just those two things?
Mhm.
Those are the
I mean,
ones
like,
you know. There are other places, but you don't really know without exploring yet. Yeah,
yeah, we could just go wander around. Not really
you
recommend
could
to be
split
sneaky,
the
but, like,
party.
He is sticking close to QQ. He ain't going anywhere without him.
Do you want to split the party in an area like this? In the capital city? All right. So which is it then?
we're going to the
Those are
orphans.
Yeah,
Going to
we're
the
gonna go
orphans.
visit orphans.
Yuki, all right. The one person who's actually familiar with the place. Yuki, we follow you. As you get over here, you just see like various people, just like some drunkards. Some people are like looking at you with like a raised eyebrow. Just some locals are kind of like. It's very obvious that some of you aren't from here. Let's just say that. Yeah. Like as you head up,
I feel like Via
Yes.
would easily get mugged here.
get mugged.
He would
Okay.
definitely get mugged here.
As you get up to the orphanage, this is just a background. There isn't really a full amount for this since we don't need it. You guys find yourself at a cozy little place that is off at
Wow.
the distance of the city. You see a very quaint, almost cottage-like building with this kind of front-facing facade. Some glowing orange lights about it. You're outside of a gate right now, since it's essentially a gated establishment. You see at the center of it a statue of what looks like a dragon that you can't really identify, being also as a fountain where water pours out from the dragon's mouth and into the fountain. Yeah. I mean, QQ, you know the significance of Saint Aurum. Everyone else doesn't really recognize anything else because of not being from here.
I'll let them do their religion checks, I guess.
Yeah, that was basically it.
I'll let them figure it out themselves.
Mhm. If curious, you can roll a history check on Saint Orym Orphanage.
Okay.
It's a saint that you haven't really heard of. Team, pretty good.
It's a history check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
Seven,
god, the
eight.
bot hates me today!
Via, you do not know this.
Me does not know anything.
Via, you are mainly focused on your saint shipping to care about other saints.
Yep.
Ilphriina, you have no fucking idea. Reef rolled quite. That 11 was Scots. Scots might have heard of it, but doesn't really know what they are. Reef. Oh, it's actually very funny that you're the one who knows.
Why we're gonna learn more backstory about Reef?
No, it's because Reef, you've heard tales of a Saint Orym through sailing. As Saint Orym is not a traditional saint that you would imagine, like the champions. When you wonder who Saint Orym is, you see the dragon statue that serves as the fountain, and that's who he is. The statue of specifically a bronze dragon named Orym. A statue of a bronze dragon named Aurum is treated as a saint in specifically this Copper District. You've heard of it through your sailing stories as a dragon who used to protect sailing ships and other even after the rupture. Because this is a wide history. The history of dragons in Syklos is that there were dragons in the material world, but most of them left or died out to the rupture. One of the few who notably stayed and kept a public presence was a bronze dragon named Aurum, protecting what was before the first settlements of the Gold Coast from stuff like raiders, pirates, and other nefarious people coming from the sea. Some people eventually started not really worshipping, but kind of honoring the bronze dragon for protecting them. And almost as a guardian for the coast. But eventually, who nobody really knows exactly why, this dragon also either died out or hid away. You don't really know the exact lore, but you've heard it mentioned in your sailing stories that Saint Aurum is a patron as well as the horde. The most famous story you've heard of Saint Aurum, the dragon, is that the first gold coin that Aurum gave to someone from the coast was used to found the city of Aurum, hence the name. The founding saint, it's more of a myth. You can't really confirm it because, well, you're a human, you didn't exactly study history that long nor were alive. But the myth goes that Saint Aurum was a bronze dragon, protected the coast, and whose gold was the gold that funded the first invention that got the first person in the city of Aurum started. And this is apparently an orphanage that's named after him. And yes, he is sometimes also called the 13th.
Welcome to the nicest place here in the Copper District, I think.
It's your patron, a dragon.
Yeah. I'm just going to lead CC over to the statue and just pet them a few times.
And
well,
if you look at it,
considering that,
CC does have similar features to you, exactly the same. I'm gonna go. Well, the statue is beyond the gate. You're still outside the gate at the moment. I mean, you could toss a gold.
Is the gate locked?
Looks like it. Looking at it, there seems to be a button. Wow.
Is there a
doorbell? Yes, there is also a bell. Yeah. How neat. You press a button and it rings a bell. And you hear the door at the front open as where are they? As you hear
Oh my god, it's a lizard.
a lizard.
Sorry.
If you said that in universe, that would probably be a little offensive. God damn it!
I did not say Azii. I swear I did not say Azii. It was just me.
Calling Dragonborn's lizard should probably be a little offensive in canon.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a
I know that
slur.
me would never be that offensive now.
As you see, oh, visitors, and like he moves forward and, oh, haven't I seen you before here, QQ? Oh.
Oh.
You remember? Let's just call him Ryuga. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I just recently got back to the city. I've been going out and about all over Syklos, and well, the train's kind of, the lightning trail is kind of out of commission at the moment. I thought I'd pay a little visit and, well, of course, bring the little guy over here, considering that, it was just made a few weeks ago, I suppose, and I thought it was a nice place to, kind of honor it.
Yes. It's been quite some time then, QQ. But yes, do you wish to have a rest? I can open the gate for you if you wish.
Well, I'm not alone this time. Unfortunately, I have my companions over here with me. Would that be alright with you?
That's fine, that's fine. Come in. Perhaps I could also introduce. Well, and yeah, he opens the gate, and now you can access the fountain. He also comes back a bit inside, as Short kind of just hangs out behind you guys, as a wave of children seem to go outside. They're like, people. Oh god, children.
Oh, should have warned you all.
Should have warned you all, right? Orphanage. There's a lot of those. Oh no, kids. To kind of like move forward to you, like, whoa, orphans. Apologies, they don't really see much travel this often. You see a bunch of kids, like literally just a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
We love kids here.
I'll just let CC play around with them.
Yeah, it is like that. Are you gonna toss your coin to the statue? You go to the statue. There, it isn't represented on the map, but there is a bronze dragon fountain. Yeah, you toss the coin there, and as it drops into the water, you see the coin itself like submerge slowly into the water, and as you look down into the water, you see a bit of reflection in yourself. You stare at the dragon statue, and there's a sensation that washes over you that's odd to place. It's like it's specifically nostalgia. Huh. As you stare at the dragon statue and the fountain, you felt nostalgic for a moment there.
Reef, what are you not telling us?
I don't know. I don't know, my lord. He comes back out and
Well, how are things been around here?
in the orphanage or the copper district in general.
Well, let's do with the first one first.
Well, over here at St. Aurum, I would say good things, but it's also been mainly the same. I haven't really had much patrons come in and out. Some from the upper district, like you, have considered some of the children. But, as off as some may give, I don't exactly approve of all of them. There's been a fair few who wish to grab Alira and the others, but just between you and me, I have a bad feeling of the investors lately, the upper districts, and don't really wish to see the children get raised in that sort of environment. But maybe I'm just overthinking things. Other than that, the children have been... The kids. That was weird. Other than that, the children have been allowed to walk around the district every now and again, especially with express watch from. He points back and like, oh, hmm. Someone, a tiefling that just shows up behind him. I wonder who that is. Kind of just waves at you, doesn't really talk. Though we've had to pull them out of, well, if they go, what's up? Though we've had to pull them out of if they ever wander too far, like the warehouses at the very far east of the district. Other than that, well, I suppose that could transition well too. Scott's about to adopt a child that could transition well into what's been happening in the Copper District lately. So he's basically just been saying that some people have wanted to adopt some children, but he hasn't really approved of any because he doesn't have a good feeling about the Upper District people. Second of which, in the Copper District in general, let me actually read my notes for this. I should just open my notes because I have one printed. There has been the latest issue of the Lightning Trail not opening. Have you heard of that? Do you hear that?
Huh?
There's been
What?
the news of the Lightning Trail refusing to operate because of something lately. Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah, we just recently got told of that earlier. It's quite inconvenient. It's why we had a detour over here first before leaving, of course.
Mm-hmm. And in some parts, I would be grateful for it should it ever continue to run. As with the much faster way up and down the city, should any of the children never be adopted into one of the upper districts, it would be much easier to visit. But in the Copper District in general, there have been suspicions that one of our own has been the one to engage in the sabotage of the trail. Would hardly posit a guess as to who. Though, if anything, I'd chalk it up to some petty thieves or others. If anything, I'd suspect that they'd be using the Copper District as a hideout. Where exactly? I don't know much. Only places I know are here and wherever these children wander. He's
Yeah,
basically guessing that perhaps they're suspecting somebody in the Copper District.
yeah. I mean, it's possible, but well, we haven't gotten there yet, so we can't exactly make guesses or make heads or tails of that, I suppose.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
But
How have they been doing?
well, they've adapted pretty well into being a storefront and all that, and helping out with the store. But yeah, they've been doing great.
Very
I'd like
glad
to
to
think
hear
so.
that.
At least. Aside from that, though, just continue to keep the kids safe here. Well, as long as they're in your care, well, they will be safe.
It moves over to Reef, who's still maybe staring at the fountain. Something bothering you, young man? The statue. That Aurum, you mean? Yeah. What happened? Well, there are multiple stories. Most of them are long ones. Do you have the time to hear? Of course. Does the party want to sit down for lore?
Well, we have nothing but time. Go for it.
Right then. The NPC asks you, do you have the time to hear me ramble? Let me find it. I'm just gonna have this be read using text speech, but I will also send it to you guys. As I wrote this and like gave it to Red like so long ago, but yes, it is the same thing. Let me also put this in campaign notes. Ready?
Which one is it?
It's Orym lore. Okay, you got it? Okay, and I will just
Alright.
have text to speech read it because I don't want to read all of
DM
them.
Performing Arts Violet Open Book said Orym lore. It is said that the mountains where Orym was founded used to be the foundation of a holy monastery. In the old world, monks learned the way of the dragon and were said to be taught by metallic dragons themselves. During the Age of the Rupture, the ancient dragons that once called our world home were said to have died fighting the elemental cataclysms or mysteriously fled, under the mountain, to a different plane, none came, and the monasteries were left abandoned. All except for one dedicated to the ancient bronze dragon Orym. Orym was benevolent, and sheltered the people who settled in the mountain peaks above and coast below. The bronze dragon became fascinated with how the new world innovated to live off of the salty coasts and rugged terrain. It
Are
is
you not
said that
hearing
the
it?
gold from his hoard is
Yeah.
what funded the first invention that would kickstart Orym's
It's playing the
trade.
stream.
Myth then becomes uncertain
you have
on when
stream
Orym
audio.
met his end. Some say the ancient dragon passed away from old age, taking its hoard of treasure deep into the mountain to avoid modern greed, while some tell of pirate ships sunk below the sea by legendary lightning strikes after a fateful battle. However, hopeful souls believe that Orym left a descendant, a bronze dragon taking human form, hiding amongst the descendants of his followers, judging their hearts to find a worthy soul, so he may shelter them once more.
Ryuga continues by saying, depends on which you believe. Orym does have a semblance of a church in the upper districts. You could probably find one whichever district you end up in. That's as much as I know without really studying the ancient scripture. Are you in the inclination of the martial arts? Perhaps it is that ancient lessons that dragons have taught you seeming to resonate within you. But that's just my theory. Before Orym was a city, it was actually a mountain full of temples dedicated to the monastic arts. The ancient ways of dragons taught and passed down to the mortals who wish to learn. But then, while industry happened, a lot of the temples got repurposed. He has a descendant. It's one of the things people believe. Nobody can really prove which is true. It's QQ!
I'm never beating the allegations. It's what like session 5 since that first happened.
Like 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
You're Jesus now. But yeah, that's what he knows about Saint Orym. He says that if you want to find out anything more that someone else would know, you'd probably have to talk to one of the monastic temples or churches up in the upper cities.
Just
That
like
could... Personal quest. Upper city.
I just placed like a hand on his shoulder. I didn't realize that you would be so interested in this. I could maybe lead you to like a nearby one to my home when we get there.
Yeah, there's one relatively nearby you. And that's the origin story of Orym, and well, effectively the last legend of Saint Orym. Thanks. I have this weird feeling about him for some reason. It is said that dragons impart much wisdom to those who listen to them, the metallic ones specifically. Often their teachings go beyond the physical. Well, if one, it is said that if one trains with the dragons, they unlock both physical focus and spiritual enlightenment. If something is clouding your mind, then perhaps it is the teachings of one such wise as an ancient being who can clear it for you. Does the monk actually want to be a monk? It's monking time. Yeah. Well, yeah. Aurum was a monk city before the artificers came in. Yeah.
You were the invasive species.
Yeah. Change my subclass. I mean, you already punch with the elements. It wouldn't be that much different. But dragon. Yeah, that's the Orym lore you get. Wonder who this Tiefling is.
Yeah, I wonder who. I never seen them before.
No one say anything. I needed some NPCs to fill out an orphanage and well. Okay. What else do you guys want to do? Let Azii find it. Yeah. The nostalgic feeling doesn't really leave you, Reef. It's still with you as you look around this general place. Why am I nostalgic, Vi? I don't know. Find out.
This is very far from like the waters. But yeah, I guess that's all. If everyone's well rested, I suppose.
Yeah, we can head to the station.
I know why I'm nostalgic.
Man, he's thinking about his daughter. Sad.
I wonder whose art style that is. I'm approaching the Oh wow, the difference in the token style. I wonder why. Can I adopt that shot? Oh god. Hey. Oh, hey there. Scots actually going. Okay. Yes. The children just kind of like look up and like, huh? Like, oh god, it's not. Wait. Yeah. What is this guy saying?
Don't worry
Can I
about him. He's
adopt
still
one of them?
seasick.
I guess it'll go to you. Are you certain? Why am I entertaining this? I shouldn't be entertaining this. Yes.
Reef, the city's about to burn down. Are you sure you have enough
That's
money
not
for
Reef,
this?
that's Scots.
Oh, that's Scots.
You see, I love kids.
That's...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pardon my asking, but are you settled anywhere at the moment? Nearby in Aurum? With your own income, family, and... I'm the best. This is real kids. I have my own income.
Do you have a place?
Quite rich. When?
I'm just going to like side eye him and like you know that like hand motion where like someone goes over their neck and like Yeah, no, just yeah. Take it with a grain of salt, please.
Hmm. Well, I don't do consultations out here. If it would be inside. He just looks at you like you know the process.
I'll just help you through it later, okay?
Want to continue this?
We found some Tieflings on our travels. They were bards. Have you heard of them?
Oh, that little traveling troupe. I've seen them come through here. Yeah, he actually did. That this isn't me making it up. He actually did. I recall they did go here once before, but well, after we've told them about the recent events in Pearltide, we sort of advised them to go the other way. For them, they already went through the journey to get here. But well, it would be much safer to take the other route, the Merchant's Road. Okay, so essentially, like I said with Kiki, since Aurum is kind of like in between the coast and the mainland, there's the coastal road that gets you to Pearltide, and then there's the one to the north of Aurum that also gets you to Pearltide, but it's much closer inland. That's the Merchant's Road. The one that you guys went through is like the coastal road. So essentially, this unnamed Tiefling is saying that they did actually stop by here, but they were advised to go back since the coastal road is probably much higher risk of being pirate attacked. If I had to guess, actually no, they said they wanted to go to a place to the east. Closest one that I would say would be probably frontier city of Philadelphia. What was it? Oh right, Stoutborough.
Oh, Stoutborough, welcome back.
Reef, watch my back. She's gonna steal. Perception check. Perception checks. $27. She kind of goes like and goes to tap your shoulder and like I'm sure they'll be fine and like almost reaches like down your back but then sees you looking and lifts her hand. Imagine stealing from yourself. It's for the orphanage. Anyways. What else do you wish to know? If anything?
I wasn't born yesterday, but I can tell you're doing this for everyone living here.
Oh, caught, she kind of, like, lifts her hand. People do say I have red hands. That was horrible. Betrayal. Stop that. Fine. Looks at the little tiefling. Yeah.
Is she your sister?
Yeah. I've just been living here. I was an adventurer once. Went to like a few places over 3. Often I just like stay here. You know, like a hideout? You want to ask about a hideout? Of a raining reptile hideout of a raining reptile. Ah, yes. Yeah. Something like that. There are a few places to hide out in here, too. You know. But, well, you're not getting that out of me. Anything else you guys wish to do?
After so many
Nice.
years, I've realized that sometimes, family is all we have. So take good care of her.
I may not know you, but yeah. Good words. Also, I'm sorry you got queer baited. Okay, that's it. Right. That did happen, didn't it? Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyways. Anything else you guys wish to say / do? Shore kind of sits at a random bench, looking at children, just like nostalgic for his own.
Oh.
He doesn't seem to want to get up yet, so I guess I won't be getting a child.
No, Scott, you will not be
Just-
taking this child home.
Just soon when you know settled.
Maybe get a sustainable income and like a house again. Sorry about that.
Get a job.
Get a job. Sure is a real job. Contractual, yes, but he would have a chance if it wasn't for Melodithia. Just saying. Anyways, yeah. If you guys do want to head out, Shore wants to request if he could stay here for a moment. He's not really the adventuring type like you guys, so.
Okay. Will
I
he
could
be
stay.
fine?
Will he
I'm
do
sure he'll
what?
be fine in an orphanage.
Yeah,
Just
but
wanna
like, if he goes out, he won't know. Just ask one of the kids to lead you to the station, and just if you ever want to find us.
He'll nod to that. He'll play with kids, you know. Yeah. He'll quietly nod. Not really guy for words. Okay. Will that be all?
I guess some final words like regarding, especially with the case of like the trail being sabotaged and stolen from. Just keep everyone safe, and well, with hints of the Wavebreakers going through the Copper District already, just yeah.
Noted. You guys can say goodbye for a bit. Shore's being dropped down. I'm gonna glance at the statue one more time. You glance at the statue of the bronze dragon. It's just a statue, so it's not like it could talk to you. But almost like the glowing of the windows behind it is a sign or something. It kind of like illuminates it to like have this sort of regal or like something's there that you can't quite tell why. For a moment, your view of the statue blurs, and instead of focusing on the statues, your eyes focus on the building behind it. But then you kind of blink once, and your view is normal again. I don't know why. What? Welcome back, random Reef floor drops. You thought it was over. No, it wasn't.
That therefore is gonna go fucking wild.
Anyways, as you leave, the place that only one of you knows. Mm-hmm.
Well, I
So-
hope that was a more welcoming, welcome to Aurum. Wasn't exactly my first place I expected to go when arriving here, but well, we make do with what we have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You walk down the street and well, it's a very wide place. You see there's something that seems to resemble a tavern to your bottom right. There seems to be rows that go into a different part of the city to the right. You know the station's going over here. There's Sunny all the way over here. Some general buildings. Another alleyway that goes to a place that you don't really know. A lot of places you could go. There's the person you could pay for directions.
Well, I hope Ryugu offered the more friendly face to the place. Just, well, still keep close, but if you guys want to go somewhere, just point the direction, I suppose.
And V doesn't really have anywhere to go, so other than the train station, yeah.
Go to the train station. Everyone want to go there?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys head to the Lightning Trail, we find our way up here. As in contrast to the rest of the Copper District, the moment you approach the building, you see something that's a lot more bright in colors, as lights are shining through the windows from outside. You see that there is like sort of a line there, which kind of like crosses you, as some guards do like block you off. Like where is it? There they are. Some guards do block you off, like you can't skip a line. Hold.
I guess queues are going to be an eternal thing in Aurum. Hello. I'm here. I'm a resident of Aurum. I live over the Electron District. I just arrived from an expedition from outside. I just come from coast. Well, I was in contact earlier with a knight from Maria, and she requested for our assistance in the matter. Would you kindly let us in?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna be so ass with rolls. It's like fear has been implanted.
Guidance. Help action. Just guidance.
Yeah, just guidance, I suppose.
Pretty good. That seems to match. Very well then. Proceed forward. I can do that trick again.
Ooh.
I literally just bring a plastic container to my mouth. One of my favorite
great.
tricks. As you move forward here, you see a few people being stopped. You seem to hear like, just let me through. I didn't cause anything. From a youngish looking man to the left, and well, Thessa beside him. Like, I know what you're gonna say.
Oh. Sorry.
Wow, I can't believe Azii missed this. Look, the art style and the reference was already there. Might as well double down on it.
Yeah.
Just let me through. I didn't cause anything. Lesbians are getting so close. You thought that
They
was
have
already
been since
established.
session 1.
Yeah, since the Tieflings. Yes. But yes. Just let me through. He kind of like pushes through the guard, who pushes him back. Tessa kind of holds him off and like, hold. We do not need to get this. We do not need to be physical with this. We could calmly end. She turns to you all and, because I have my own backup.
Well, we're here.
Yeah, just
Hello.
people being stopped. You look to the station, and yeah, that's
Hello, welcome back.
Wow.
Is there an issue? I mean, like, aside from the obvious issue, is there another thing happening right now?
one of the guard explains, "Wow, I wonder where these guards are also from." Also explains, "This young man has been words. This young man has been trying to get past us. Like we've said, the lightning trail is inoperable until one of your people." Yeah, that felt bad to say. "Until one of your people successfully brings back either the cargo or the culprit. You've had a reputation, young man. You are not blind." Yeah, you get that. Worst case. It's mainly the clothes. The clothes fit the style, yeah. And like, am I gonna spend another hour scrolling through Pinterest trying to find clothes similar enough, or should I just use them? I'm just gonna use them.
Yeah, and like having to deal with AI searches.
You can turn. I figured out how to turn that off now, yeah. Or at least most of them.
Yeah, most of them at least. I guess nothing is really gonna happen until we find whoever did this, I suppose.
But it seems this young man is a bit more involved. They have a bit more reasons to stop him specifically. Tessa turns to you all and, hello. As you can see, it seems what Sunny said was true.
Well, Miss or Sir, it's a knight, Sir. Orin.
Aurum.
Yeah. Well, now that we're here, what else could you tell us about the incident? Like anything that could help us with our search, perhaps, or really anything at all?
You're saying that to the guards?
I guess to everyone that could hear it at this point.
Yeah. Well, Tessa backs you up on this, so roll me another persuasion with advantage.
That is.
Yeah. Doesn't need guidance to pass. The culprit, so specifically, let's see. The culprit specific, so VIP packages. Not hold on. VIP cargo, not packages. VIP cargo, only accessible through the cargo hold, the train. Whoever did this has specific access or the skills, pickpocket, and to sneak around. You, young man, may match some of the description, but you are not conclusive. If you wish to clear your name and actually and have access to the lightning trail, prove yourself that you are not the one. Essentially, marked cargo has been stolen from specifically the cargo hold. Like there was a specific set of cargo that was stolen, not just random, a specific set. And they have their eyes placed on this guy, but they don't have any conclusive evidence, and they're just guards of the station. They aren't really investigators of their own. They're kind of holding it against him, yeah. Because it seems like he wants to go to the station, but, well, as you can see, can't.
Well, how about this? How about we accompany him the entire way through as he goes through the lightning trail? You know, see what he wants to go through and, see if it leads us anywhere.
On what authority?
I don't know, I just point right beside me.
As much as that would help, you may require your own. I am sent here under official envoy of Theon and Princess Noah. You all Do you have anything to identify yourselves as capable of the situation?
We have golden acorns.
We got the one grove staff that we left with Bob. Wait, no, actually no. Stella has that now. Actually,
Well, we've been adventuring for the past while, and drum roll.
we're affiliated with Cains.
I show them the ambassador staff.
Let's go.
Beyond the one grove. Very well then. You may pass for investigation purposes only. The trail will still not operate.
No, we understand. Don't worry about it. We aren't planning to go anywhere soon anyway. We still have resolved this whole mess.
Then you have authority. What do you wish to do?
Just forward, I guess. If anyone else has any ideas?
Let's go. I would also wish to discuss with you all some certain matter. Better to have it be in a more private setting. Young man, please come with us. Said I didn't do it. I want to believe you. Believe me. Well, I mean, I could bring the train? I should bring the train map, should I? All right then. You guys can chat with yourselves as I literally bring the train back.
Or, oh, hi. So,
Yeah.
going away. I mean, if you want to take a break, I kind of want to need to go to the restroom for a second.
Sure, go.
We
go.
can yeah.
Very quick break. Water break, bio break, whatever you need. Small break. Right? You guys resume. You move forward a bit, and you see parked at the very top of this station is the cargo hold, or the cargo. What's it called? Like part? The individual segment of the train. What's it called?
Carriage.
Carriage. There we go. Yeah. The cargo carriage or whatever. Yeah. See it over there. And say, I appreciate your help on this. Normally, my diplomatic missions are carried out alone. You all didn't tell me you were all affiliated with the One Grove.
Well, we didn't exactly get a chance to introduce ourselves properly. Well, with the nature of the Copper District, and well, it's not that I don't trust Sonny, but like, it's difficult over there, you know?
I can understand. Admittedly, it's my first time truly being here in the Copper District after, well, quite some time. But, well, I can understand with the recent tensions and all. Can I get a proper introductions from you all? On the honor of the Fion Guard, I swear it will only be put to good use.
Right. My other companions haven't really told their names yet. Well, of course, I have said earlier, I'm QQ, Arcangel. I run a little store over, on the Electrum District, and party introduction.
We're doing it again. This guy's eyes light up when you say you're from the Upper District.
I'm Viavos. I'm a student from Syklos. It's nice to meet you.
Ilphriina.
Scots. Feormehām Scots. We're introducing yourselves. Say something funny. Hi, I'm Reef. And well, she will introduce herself and once again, that's Orym, envoy of Theon and personal guard to Noah. Wait, I should just grab her bio. Where is it? This. Honors. And she turns to this young man. What? I have to as well. Mm-hmm. Like almost in a motherly mm-hmm. They call me Ezekiel. I'm a writer, I guess, here in the Copper District. Shit. A writer.
I'm sorry, I just heard nothing.
Aspiring scholar, I suppose. Really, leave that down here. I tell them why you got into trouble with the guard. Look, just because I've written some pieces criticizing the upper districts doesn't mean I'm the prime suspect, alright? Yeah, something like
Oh. Does anybody want to dive into that rabbit hole immediately?
that. We have a critic.
Well, were you around the station when the theft of the cargo carriage was discovered, at least?
Yes. When it was discovered, not during the act. Of course, I was curious about the status of the station and have been checking outside of it every day. It's one of my goals to go up and, well, hopefully find sort of a sponsor up there. Some way I could get more of a living. Penny doesn't really seem to want that, but because of it, I guess the guards thought must have been plotting something. I wasn't, I swear. You can inside him if you want.
Oh boy, my insight is like -2, I think.
Let's
Yep, it's -2. Let's roll.
roll.
6!
Wow, you trust
Seems-
him. You trust him a lot.
Seems believable enough.
Very much
Ilphriina?
believable.
Yeah, you can get it, but Ilphriina is the one who's sure, certain. Reef sounds like a swell guy.
Sounds great.
Well, yeah. You don't need to roll that much, but yeah, Ilphriina, you can basically kind of tell he's earnest. As far as you can tell, you're pretty sure that he is earnest. He's trying to kind of like cover up his excitement for it, but from the tone of voice that you can hear him, he really is just excited about the lightning trail being built and finally having a way to essentially achieve his dream of going up. That kind of like going in and watching the trail being like built and like the trains itself going in and out as a part of the test. You can tell that he was like genuinely just excited. One thing for the technology, second for the opportunity, and that he was like genuinely just like in awe of the station being built. As far as you can tell, he doesn't seem to have any like guilt or like any semblance of lying to you. As far as you can tell, he's innocent.
Well, I suppose we all do want to go up here in Aurum. Well, the guards seem pretty sure earlier. I mean, there was no evidence, but where do you think their suspicions might lie?
Admittedly, it is likely that it would be someone either living in the Copper District or residing in it currently. You couldn't really get quite far with the cargo being stolen. And I eavesdropped on the guard's first conversation on it. They mentioned something of large chests. Effectively, it's not something you can easily transport out of the city without too much of an effort. From what I've heard as well, there was only really one. There was only evidence of one carrying out the whole operation. Something, well, apart from that, there was something about the chests themselves being marked, something like a chest of sorts. I don't really recognize it, but he seemed to describe it like he described something he heard from the guards that it will essentially. I'll just show you guys an image. He describes chests being marked with this specific crest. He describes it physically, but I'm not gonna spend time. So yeah, his description basically says a crest. Yeah, chests marked with that crest were specifically taken. They were large too, so it's not something one person can get away with easily. So he suspects if anyone is still with them, it wouldn't have gone far yet.
Would I recognize this crest or no?
Roll me, and we're rolling another one of these. History check.
History check. Hey, we're at the.
The only other person I will allow to roll is Ilphriina. Oh, this is something that only Yuki and Ilphriina have any chance of knowing. To the rest of you, actually, sure, Via as well. You're a scholar, Via. Okay, okay. Basically, anyone with a familiarity of certain people. Yeah.
Wait, which role is this again?
History. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knows nothing.
No idea. Okay.
No.
You recognize the sort of star, the pointed star aspect of it, I guess, and Okay, so here's the thing. It's more of a process by elimination. QQ, with the way that Ezekiel is describing it, you are confident that it's not it's not any merchant crest or any family crest that is within Aurum. Nothing in Aurum, as far as you know, and you are confident in this, resembles the crest he describes. So that's mainly why I asked you. You know that these packages or these chests are not native to Aurum, so likely they are a shipment from somewhere else that you don't know. Ilphriina, you recognize, I guess, sort of the heraldry of it, a pointed star aspect, and specifically the way he describes the symbol of it, like almost having some sort of webs in it. It sounds like a matron crest. That's what you would recognize. You don't know the specific one, but the reason I specifically wanted to roll for this is that a matron crest is very distinctive. If the pointed star aspect with the aspect of that almost makes it look like spider webs. That's an Underdark noble house crest. That's why I asked you. You don't know the specific one by just his description, but the only people you know to have crests that look like that were Drow families.
Oh.
Yeah, only took us this long to finally mention the Underdark. That's why. Oh, and gee, there are Drow involved. These specific packages were stolen, and from Kiki's knowledge, he is confident it's not someone from Aurum. With your knowledge, it resembles a crest of an Underdark family. You don't know any specific ones since, well, you didn't live there when the rupture happened, but you recognize the general code of symbols that generally are associated with them. Yeah. Even before they went down the rupture, it's something that resembles them. Yeah. And from what your knowledge, it's something that was to be delivered to the upper districts. For some reason, these were targeted. Mm-hmm.
Well, Tessa, I guess do you have an inkling of what specifically the packages might be, or where they might be delivered specifically, like to who?
The recipient, I do not know. But do you also tell do you tell this, Ilphriina? Do you reveal that? All of you know? Yes, okay. The recipient, I'm not familiar with most of the merchants or families in Aurum. Their ties to Feon are loose at best. However, the theory that it is as it is a matron crest, she kind of like looks and almost hesitates, but she seems to trust you now. Feon and the other nations have been making contact with the Underdark matrons lately, ever since the Summit of Nations. However, contact hasn't really been maintained since the attack on Lumeria. However, through certain networks, we have heard of the matrons making contact with the surface nations. It is my first time hearing that they are making contact with Aurum specifically. So she can basically tell you that the Underdark matrons have been. And when I say matrons, the Underdark is a matriarchal society, the Drow. So the matrons are like the head women of each family. They have been making contact with the surface nations since the summit, but from Thess's knowledge, they have not continued contact with Feon. I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, like there was a fire and all that. I don't
Yeah.
blame them. Funny though, like underground nation contacting very mountainous nation.
As far as Thessa knows, they have not contacted Feon, but this is also her first time knowing. But she does confirm that there has been rumors of them contacting the surface. How though? Well, you don't really know how. It's underground and everything. But yeah.
Do you have any other questions, or should we head in?
I think we're good to head in.
You love a mystery. If you guys want to head in, I can just take you guys inside of the cart specifically. I guess with a guard assisting you guys would be able to open the general cargo package. The general cargo carriage, I mean. And you guys end up here. You guys see essentially what this for the ones who've never been to ORBC, like it's a whole house-size carriage, essentially. A lot of metal. Yeah, just see mostly some packages and stuff. Do you guys want to do some investigating?
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, just look around.
We love when the
Yes.
party didn't take any investigation spells.
Yeah, I always add this. Like, I guess the most basic course of action would be casting ritual on detect magic.
Tessa will do her own, assisted by Ezekiel. Alright then. Via, you're just looking around with your eyes. QQ wants to do detect magic. Anyone else want to do any specific actions? As you all presumably investigate around at the same time. So Via's rolling perception. QQ's you cast detect magic. I'll allow you to cast Arcana with advantage. Basically, everyone can roll a skill.
Oh my god, this bot is giving me such low rolls this
I'll
day.
look through stuff. I mean, you can give me a normal investigation then, Reef.
Arcana with advantage, right?
Yeah, Arcana with advantage. Yeah, we can basically say that Kiku's spell finishes.
Oh my god, he's
That's a
good at
natural
it.
20.
Wow!
He's good at
Look at
it.
that 20!
All
Should
right.
have been mine!
I guess I'll just have Scots give advantage to whoever.
All right, the radar's up.
Scots will help me. All right then. We're both shit at investigation. You know, normally he can only give the help action if he's proficient, but this Aussie's not. 11. Alright. Ilphriina, are you doing anything? QQ's detect magic reveals something. Yes. Do you want to do anything specifically yourself, Ilphriina? Or do you wanna wait for this to resolve, I guess? Because there is like the 10-minute period where you could have done your own thing. Well, because the last time you guys waited for QP to detect magic to finish, you guys got attacked by fish, so there is a 10-minute period where you are allowed to do something.
Yeah, I
There's
assume there's no
nothing
fish to
dangerous
attack us
around.
this time.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing dangerous in a cart.
Anyways. Oh, I know. I take out Cookie. Oh, yeah. Where was that? You can look through smaller crevices and stuff. I'll allow that. What's Cookie's? It isn't really a stealth check, but I'll allow Cookie to roll a stealth check +4 to less sneak around, but more to fit in those tight crevices. Yeah, I'll allow that to be a stealth check. For Cookie, which is +4 for her. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So let's do this one by one. I'll say let's go in. Okay, let's go in this order. Let's go in this order. What did you roll, Fia?
I rolled a
Perception?
15.
On perception?
15.
On perception?
What? What do you mean?
What skill did you use?
Perception, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You could have just said yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure what you were asking at all.
Yeah, on perception. Yeah, so 15 on
Okay.
perception. So, okay, you look around and see that, okay, well, first things you notice is that some things look like they've been knocked around, yes. The thing, with the perception, you can just get a general scan on the area, and it looks like, only a few things have been knocked around, like a one singular table, a singular chest that needed to be moved to like get a chest that is now in an empty spot. And with the general looking around, what you can see are that there aren't really any traces of footprints, dust, or anything. Whoever did this clearly knew their job enough to not leave tracks. So this does confirm one thing, is that whoever did this was, let's just say, proficient in sneaking.
They're professional thief.
Yeah, this is clearly like someone who knows what they're doing. This isn't a crew job. This was a planned, executed, and skilled job. So whoever you're looking for is someone who is like good at sneaking around and being silent.
I wonder
That's
who can turn invisible.
There's a certain white-haired, young girl that comes to mind.
Melee bros, what did you roll?
They roll an 11, I think.
11, is that your 11 on investigation? 11 on investigation reveals to you not really that much. You see some of what Via also sees, but you can also put an 11 give you, I guess, nothing really much. You just see like some goop, some random goop. Don't really know what it is. Ew. Scott, taste it. Ugh. That's what Scots does. Why did you do this? It tastes nearly acidic. Probably not a good thing, but with all the metal around here, ugh.
1d1 acid damage.
No, it just feels bad. Why did you do that? Cookie sneaker. What did Cookie get? Stealthing 16? Stealthing around. Okay. So, stealthing around, Cookie. Let's just say Cookie does also. Is it oil or something? You do not know with an 11? You do not know. With Cookies sneaking around small crevices and such, there's a few things that Cookie notices. Do you look through Cookie's eyes and everything? Familiar? Yes, okay. So you look through Cookie's eyes and see that, strangely enough, something similar to Via, like in spaces where a person wouldn't fit, there are also things that were moved, like a stray scroll case that was moved behind other things that, and like some spare like round packages that were moved even if a person couldn't fit through the hole. Like there were things moved around in other in tiny crevices to search, or could turn tiny, or could move things that were tiny. He sees that there was things moved around even in the smaller corners. Like, this gives you the idea that they really searched everywhere, even in the tightest spaces in the carriage, which somehow they could fit in.
Oh.
QQ, your detect magic, and the natural 20 reveals, some traces that you could not have identified without a nat 20. Alright then, sure, QQ,
Okay.
with your detect magic, how far can it... Actually, no, I'm just not gonna ask you. Probably investigate the whole carriage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With your detect magic, QQ, you identify some things that weren't identifiable by anyone else, lingering traces of magic. Let me look up the genre or the school of the spell. It was... Oh yeah, okay. You, QQ, pick up traces of two schools of magic, specifically illusion and conjuration. As through the detection of magic, you see lingering traces of like where a spell was cast. Because of a natural 20, I will give you the essentially idea that you can detect what is essentially someone cast one spell on themselves, presumably illusion, and then conjured things to help with all of this, like something that like moved around, like almost like you can project what happened. Someone entered the carriage through normal means, conjured a spell on themselves to make them illusory. Probably something like either something that concealed them, that's the illusion. A way to conceal themselves, and then conjured stuff to help them, and that lingering trace of conjured summons, like I'll just say a summon, moved around and checked narrow spaces and went through the entire carriage. A single person who conjured small things.
This guy Ilphriina's daughter's name all over it.
I don't memorize like spells or like their spell schools. So if anyone
Conjuration
knows
is
that-
summoning, and illusion.
Yeah, this guy Ilphriina's daughter's name all over it.
And I will say that even with a natural 20, you pick up like residue of spells or residue of a spell effect. Almost like a trail you can follow for the next 10 minutes.
Go follow the trail, let's go.
Or how
Can we follow
long
the trail?
or how long does detect magic last?
I believe it's
Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
it's 10 minutes.
Okay, you do have 10 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna mention this to everyone and shall we follow
Yeah.
the trail?
Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
go.
like, I
I want
assume
to see the
that-
mother-daughter
yeah.
reunite again. I want to see family drama.
Kiki
I
found
need
the
some
trail.
drama right now.
Yeah.
Let's
This
go,
is
let's
Shout out
go.
to everyone.
Shout over to Tessa to follow over.
Right ahead. Ezekiel just says, oh, alright then.
Finally, some excitement.
You chase out. You see the trail of essentially like a magical dust trail. Essentially because of that follows back out the exit. And like you can pass by the guards and just they hold you up for a bit. Like, hold, what did you find? You can make this really quick.
There's a trail of magic. It's quickly vanishing away. It came from the thief. It's illusion, which means conjuration. We need to follow it right now.
We got a
They not
suspect to catch.
They nod along. Alright.
Go, 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 go.
And as you get over here, you see a magical trail that almost leads at the edge. It goes to the edge of your detect magic, which is what, 30 feet.
Yeah.
But you can see it go like east.
We're going east, guys.
Going east.
Let's
Thank
go.
you for the very good pointing direction. It's like a magical arrow in the sky.
No. Yeah.
What a natural 20 gives you. Alright then.
Oh my god, let it be a breeze. I want to see it. I want to see it.
As
Let it be a breeze.
as you get here though, however, very briefly, everyone's still running. Reef, you feel yourself pulled. Like, not literally pulled, but you almost stop in your running for a moment to look down this alleyway for some reason. This is a
Oh my
split
god, we're getting
second.
reef lore again.
Something about this alleyway calls to you.
This is not the same
What?
alleyway to the Saint.
No, this was Saint Orym.
Yeah, this is one right beside.
Yeah, you guys didn't explore here before. It's
Does
calling
Leah
to you for some
notice
reason.
Reef stopping or no?
Yeah, Reef like kind of just like hesitates for a split second. Up to you what you do in that split second.
Well, Via's gonna call it. Reef, you coming?
The trail goes here. The trail goes generally east. Yeah. Weird. Okay, come back to that
Yes,
later, I
just
guess.
stick together.
Alright then.
We'll
Do you
come
go,
back later.
go with the rest of the party then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, since you guys... Let's go back there, please! There's lore!
Do you
guys.
wanna see mother-daughter drama, or shall we go see Reef's lore?
As you
Split-
guys
Let's
head
split the
east-
party.
Alright,
We're not splitting the party now. Let's do drama first. Yeah.
Okay.
Drama.
so, right there. So, I will... Okay. I need to load up a different music as you guys enter a new area. Let me find
Oh
it.
my god.
Where is it?
Are we gonna have
There
a
it is.
mother-daughter fight again? Let's go. I want to see it.
It's rematch.
I
Yo,
see you
we-
guys
I-
get... Yep.
God, where's popcorn in this world? Via needs some.
As you guys head further east, you head into what seems like a less populated area of the Copper District. You see buildings that are a lot more rundown. You start to lose any... There is no longer any people that you really see. That alley. You see buildings that are run down, broken. People haven't lived here in a while. And you see just general, like, without the maintenance of people going here, the street lights are no longer active. There is no oil, there is no light, there is no fire. You can only barely see it through because it's still daytime, through the brief light. But effectively, it is like dimmer light. I guess the only person who would really struggle with that is QQ without dark vision. But you see essentially what looks like to be a more abandoned segment of the Copper District, and what looks to be a large set of storage facilities, a warehouse. And the trail ends as the tech magic probably cuts off. You don't really see that much other than these warehouses. And that's why we get the music.
Is that a dead
Oh my
body on
god,
the
that
floor?
hurt.
Oh.
Warehouses unoccupied. And is that someone face planted on the ground right now?
Yeah, we were just gonna put like, is that that person?
Yeah, Copper District.
Right.
Oh, goody. We're so gonna die.
Yeah. Well, Radar's off right now, so we're flying blind.
Okay, so what do you guys wish to do? You get, of course, a sense that this isn't exactly a safe place, so natural instinct, be a little careful.
We should probably stick close to each other when we're
Yeah.
here.
Keep your eyes peeled. Even I don't know this place.
Okay. Should we check on the person first, though?
Let's just
I'm
inch
gonna head
forward.
over and take a look at the person.
You look at a knocked out, from now that you're closer up to it, a guard was
Oh.
posted on
Is it actually
sentry
dead, or it's just
Roll
knocked
me-
out?
Roll me a medicine check.
A what?
Medicine check.
Oh.
As you look.
What's my medicine? Oh.
22. With some with an instinctive hand to go down and like check his pulse, you can feel there's a faint beating still there. That's just knocked out.
He's alive. He's alive, guys. Just I think he got knocked down by something. Can
With
we
that,
see
yeah.
what got hit? Like,
Here,
did he get
okay.
hit on the head or?
Okay, yeah. As Ilphriina goes down to cure wounds via, you kind of like see, you check with that check. You are confident that you would be able to see if he got hit anywhere, if there's any trauma, if there's any dent in his armor, if there's anything. But there's nothing seemed to be there. Whatever knocked him out didn't do it physically.
Oh, it's a spell. It's a sleep spell, isn't it?
And as you cure wounds, Ilphriina, I guess I can now just should.
Either sleep spell or some kind of.
Not initiative yet. I don't need them to be in initiative yet.
Oh god, we're gonna be ending this session with a fight. I can feel it. I can feel. I know the bees' tactics.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I need to pull up this menu for healing. Okay, roll cure wounds.
I'm going to bed on a cliffhanger in this session.
15. That's 15 healing. You see the guard wake up and what happened?
Are you?
Wakes up.
You were knocked out. We found you knocked out here.
That helps him up. I was. How long it's been. Looks up and
Do you remember anything?
yeah, he will essentially say he will give you a date that the DM did not prepare because the DM was bad with timekeeping, but effectively yesterday. He's only been out for like a day. He's only been out for like a day yesterday.
So you mean he's been knocked out the entire night and then the day we've been here?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been asleep for a very long time. What?
Been here since yesterday, apparently. Oh god, I'm hungry.
Do you remember like how you were attacked or knocked out?
I remember guarding. But he's trying to remember. I remember being stationed here. Part of the night one. Generally try to make sure that no brigands use this place as a hideout. Then is it breathing? Now I woke up here. Like he stopped breathing for some reason and he woke up here. Maybe saying
That
that
isn't helpful.
whoever came here took you outside the room. I didn't see if anyone was here. Okay, right? Someone took the air out of your lungs. See? Tessa concluded. It's alright to have her help. Should I even be here right now?
Huh, good question.
Hold on. Like, he kind of like holds up the guard as well. You look exhausted. Look, I've been around a few places and I do know this place is a hideout for some thieves and such. Not like I've used it like that before. This feels out of my pay grade. I'll get this guy up and running again. Can I trust you all to handle this?
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Sounds like a good plan. Make sure this guy's safe and have anything to take care of him. Alright then. I do know this place a bit though. I've been around the area a few times. He points to the general. 3 like, it's a large complex, but there's mainly 3 large warehouses. They are big, and they are used to store... Actually, he'll say a few things. This place was once a large warehouse, and once there were a lot of workers here. But ever since relations with ever since things have been changing in the upper districts, more jobs have been created and more opportunities meant some of the, I think it was, I don't remember which, but one upper district company had taken over and used this place for their own. Fortunately, that company probably fell through, and the automatons and the other things they had guarding this place were never maintained. Eventually, this place just became abandoned. I guess, well, people did still guard the place to make sure it doesn't get used by anyone who doesn't have the rights to it. But I'd be careful. There's a large place. Nobody's really been taking care of it inside. Three houses then. Right then.
Well,
Thank you,
take
Ezekiel.
note of that.
If there's anyone hiding out here, it would be an effective spot. Large place, dark, and a lot of corners to hide around. Take care of this guard and, essentially just be here as the non-combat NPC. The gate, well, the guard will hand you a key to open this gate, but before anyone does, as it says, for someone hiding out here, it would be most effective to cover our bases. Ezekiel tells us there are 3 specific warehouses in this complex. If we were to go here one by one, there's a good chance that he might spot us and make an escape. I suppose she is using her guard authority here. If we divide ourselves into 3, each house should be effectively searched by 2 people. Watch each other's back. And hopefully, one of us will catch anyone hiding out.
Well,
if they make a run for it,
route.
If they make a run for it, alert the others. I wonder why Vi gave you a 6th person to help out.
Well, I have
Great.
an immediate suggestion. It's also been a spell that hasn't left my spell list. Alarm, thank you.
Aha! Well, okay. And also, I guess, the guard would also... I'll make this quick. The guard will also say that he is a guard of one of 3 gates. This is the west gate. He will tell you that there is also a north gate and an east gate. The bottom warehouse is large and long, but there are other 2 warehouses that are more smaller in scope, but yeah. He's only one of the west gate. He has no idea what happened to the north or east gate.
Alright. Let's do this. Party of 3s, right?
With Orym here, well, with Tessa here, I mean, okay, this is more from Azii. I'd recommend one person take Scots because, well, Azii isn't here, and one person take Orym. If
Yeah.
anything,
Do girls group
don't
and
just
boys group?
just don't party. If anything, I'm just requesting as
yeah.
Violet, don't party Tessa and Scots because yeah.
Yeah,
That
sounds
would-
like we could do a girls group, boys group. Right?
If anything, I'm just requesting that Scots.
It's like a
doesn't get-
perfect
yeah.
amount, 3 girls and 3 guys.
Yeah, I'm just requesting we don't party up Scots and Tessa.
Yeah, Scott can
Nobody-
go with Reef. Reef can handling Scott's roles anyway, so
Yeah, and
Are
you
you,
have
are you,
like
are you sure you don't want a mate shield to accompany the spellcaster? If this is a 2-2.
is Orym not strong either? I thought Orym was a paladin of some kind. Is she not a tank?
Orym does look like a knight, yes. But I'm meaning that you're pairing Scott and Reef, your 2 mainline front party, that they'd be fine together, yes, but yeah.
they could run.
Okay.
These 2 would be fine together. Yeah.
I see.
I think we'll be fine with whoever.
Have you guys? Yeah. I'll go with QQ.
Ilphriina, will you be fine with?
Tessa does look like she can protect herself.
Okay, then I guess
I mean,
I'm going with Sky and Ilphriina, right? So then QQ and Reef would take Orym? Is that how it's gonna work?
That would be 2.
What? What do you mean 2?
She said there are 3 warehouses. There would be 3 groups.
Oh, I thought there was 2 warehouses. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, okay, then yeah, okay. Then I guess I'll go with Orym.
Me and Scots. We can keep you. Tessa and Orym. You guys fine with that? Specifically.
Definitely
also-
not gonna die.
There's also Cookie and Cece.
I am
if you ever
praying
want to swap
that
them, but
Ilphriina finds Breeze in one of the warehouses. So hard
Alright
right
then.
now.
Alright then. Do you guys want this party and do you want to head in through the west gate? I don't know.
That wasn't happen either. Alright,
Let's go.
wait, yeah.
You open the gate and you see that there is a large central area, and you see that there are 3 warehouses. You see this northwest, you see this northeast, and you see this one that covers the entire south.
All right.
I'll take whichever someone who does. I'll take the last one, whichever's
Yeah.
left over.
All right. Just a question, but like, is the one right above and below us like doors?
Yeah, you can see these ones are doors, yes.
All right. I'm
Uh,
putting down my alarm here specifically. Like, I think that's 20 feet between the doors.
See here. It's a 20-foot cube, so that would
Hmm?
some mark left, I think. A 20-foot cube looks like. Oh yeah, it does look like that. You can put it. Yeah, you can put it in between.
Yeah, I could put it in between. I'll just place it there. And I learned my lesson from last time. I'm not gonna put it as a ritual and spend 10 minutes.
Yeah, in a time-sensitive scenario as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Effectively,
That's just-
it's a 5-foot square. Like I could allow you to like, move it to like 2.5 feet up to
Yeah.
get exactly in between. Yeah. We're just playing with grids here. Okay, so you can set up an alarm there. The trigger is.
The trigger is
Designate-
someone's.
Okay, any creature that
input.
isn't one of you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want it to be an audible alarm or a mental alarm?
I think. What do you guys think? I think it's better for
Yeah.
audible since it'll be
Yeah.
split apart.
Audible alarm can be for 10 seconds. That can be heard within 60 feet of the area. Mental alarm is no distance, and you will be pinged. Just you.
All right. Just a question, actually. How far away would be 60 feet?
60 feet is, and you might cover. Wait, 60 feet could cover. Okay, 60 feet could cover this warehouse, and like half of this warehouse. But anything further to the east here, it wouldn't be heard.
Hmm.
So it depends what you want. Yeah, 60 feet can get you like this entire warehouse and half of this south warehouse. Any further to the right here, it not covered, not heard.
Okay. I think I'll have it be audible. I think that's for the best.
Audible alarm then. Alright then. Okay, hold on. Can I just say something? Go ahead.
Mhm.
These nuts.
Wow.
Reef water wave high send
Oh,
multi
right.
reef these nuts.
Alright, inspiring leader. He has that. I keep forgetting you have that feat. Yeah. How much temp HP do you want to give out and to who? Like how many creatures can you give it to? Everyone. 6
Yay.
temp HP? Okay. Wait, okay, how much temp HP? 6 temp HP
6.
or
Oh my god, Via has above
2.
29 HP.
So 6 temp HP to everyone. Does that include Thessa? Yep, okay, so you can include Thessa. So everyone gets 6 temp HP, including Thessa. I guess you can get a bit of a preview to how big her health bar would be. 6 temp HP looks like that. She's a yeah. Scott's at
All right.
66 temp HP now. Yeah, I can track Scott's HP, that's fine.
So
Alright.
who gets who?
What do you mean?
Yes.
What?
Who gets which warehouse?
Oh,
You
I'm
see that
okay
there is an
whichever
open
one.
area here. There are also doors up here from what you can see, and doors here. You see gates. You see gates north and east. The south warehouse is very long comparatively to the other ones, but these ones. Okay, so effectively, these ones look like they have like 1.5 floors because like there's like an awning. There's like or there's you can look in and you can see that there's like a somewhat of a second floor, but it's more like just like an extra height. But this one is just purely lengthwise.
Yeah. But like also, just a question, but can you hear through Cookie?
Can you hear through a cookie? Good question.
Because if you could, it
Oh, it's
might
7 HP. Okay,
be a good
everyone
idea to
gets.
leave like Cookie hiding near the alarm, and you guys take like the furthest one.
All right,
Oh, I see.
everyone add an extra point of temp HP then. 7. It was 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I remain immobile while I do that. Yeah. Your fastest people, movement-wise, are definitely. Yeah. Scots now has 40 feet of movement speed. You got that for level 5. Tessa is a normal movement speed 30. CC is actually also fast with 40 movement speed.
Yeah, 40.
If anyone needs to get to anyone else fast. Might matter. First things first, just from walking in here, of course, you don't really notice anything strange yet. Just an abandoned warehouse. And the Scots can take the bottom, the and Tessa can take the one to the right. You guys want to do that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. So, alright then. So, effectively, okay, since you two will probably go the longest, I'll allow one of these two groups first. Who wants to go first between these two groups?
I mean, roll initiative. All right. Reef, I'll let you roll for the both of us. All right.
17. Does that mean Ilphriina's group then? Okay, sure. I want to go first, either way. Go here. As the creaking sound of a door opens, you see what look like several stacked packages stacked high enough that it would cover a person if you stayed close to them. And yeah, you see what you see. You can't really identify any specific cargo or crates, yeah. You see that there is a long area east of here. You can't really see that close yet. Can we sneak around? Want to start stealthing? Gods can rage stealth, if I recall correctly. What does that do? He can stealth with strength with advantage. Pretty sure. Rage lasts, yeah, rage does last 10 minutes. Yeah. And I guess, do you want to roll temp HP for Cookie then? 2d6? The others already have temp HP. You can give Cookie temp HP. 2d6. Hi. I guess if you're rolling for Scots. Alright, Cookie gets 7. Hey, Cookie's good enough alongside you guys. Nice. Wait. Cookie gets 7. Alright. And Scots will effectively stealth with rage. Does Scots have proficiency in stealth? Check that. Nope. Okay, so it will just be his strength, which is +4 at advantage. So d20 +4 at advantage. Okay, Scots rolls a 20 on stealth, and it can effectively hide itself. And is that for Cookie or for Ilphriina? Me, for yourself. You have 5 stealth. God damn. Proficiency. Alright, then you guys can hide yourselves. Do you want Cookie to hide with you? Or is Cookie just going to be a cat? Alright, and you guys are effectively hidden. Just... okay. Alright, where do you want to go? You can feel it. You feel that you are confident in hiding, and what do you want to see, or where do you want to go? Top to the bottom. Alright. Anything you guys want to look around or find? There's this room and the large corridor on the other side. How do you guys search? What do you do to search? Well, the crest. You search for the crest specifically, alright. I'll allow that to be a perception check. 18. Scots can also do that if you want. Want Scots to do it? Yeah, Scots is 23. There is not... it's hard to distinguish in the sort of dark light, but thankfully you guys have dark vision. You guys can see and try to look for any specific crest. It's not anything you can find here, but with a glimmer, knowing that there's a glimmer of silver somewhere in it, you try to distinguish that from any of the other crates here that contain random tools, cargo, parts for repairing constructs, and other things that aren't really useful to you guys. Eventually, though, you can kind of see like a glimmer of silver, possibly all the way over here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna approach that very, very quietly. Carefully. And yeah. And well, thankfully with that stealth roll, you guys can find a chest. And from what it looks like, you did find one of them. It looks like, okay, so here's... what did we find? Okay, so... you find essentially what looks like to be a purple chest with black metal bracings, and at the top lid of it, at like the curved lid where the chest would be, you see that crest marked as one of it. It looks to be locked, but it does look like to be like just carefully hidden in place down here. Just there. Okay, nice. For now, though, as you talk with Scots or consider what you want to do with it, I'll move on to the others first. Let's go with these guys. What do you guys want to do? These guys, northwest. You can consider what you want to do with the chest. That's move on with these guys. PQ and Reef.
Do you want to stealth as well?
Sure. You can roll me stealth.
I'm kind of acid stealth, so I'll use a lucky point.
22. 11. You're just okay.
It's okay.
Okay. As you get in this room, though, you see that there are multiple levels. You see this kind of like observation deck level up here. You also see that there seems to be a different room down here. Other than that, there seems to be the general cargo area. Multiple places you could go in here. Let's split. We'll go to the other room. Where do you want to go, Kiki?
I'll get a bird's eye view, I suppose.
Do you take CC with you?
Yeah, sure.
I can take CC with you. Go for a bird's eye view. Can't really spot any chests at the moment, but as you get here... where do you wanna... Okay, as you get here, let's go to Reef first. We're splitting the party that's already split, because this can only go well. As you get here, Reef, you see what looks like to be like an operator's room somewhat, someone who would manage the warehouse or used to have managed the warehouse. There's a couple things that you could find here, maybe, possibly, who knows. Let's search around. I'll search. You can roll me your choice of either perception or investigation as you get here. You're still keeping yourself hidden. 17. You can find a few things. Some of which are things that may or may not be useful to you. You can find what looks to be like 2 scrolls of an unknown spell. Two spell scrolls that are currently unknown to you at the moment. Perhaps that doesn't really seem useful, but nobody else is taking it. To grab it, sure. You find some equipment, like general equipment that who knows if it would be useful to you, like a cup. There's like 3 long swords, a shield. Grab those. You know what? We need the money. Okay, grab yourself 3 long swords and 1 shield. And weirdly enough, a set of manacles. There's just a lot of random stuff here. And I mean manacles, yeah. Hey yo. Pretty. Just random assortments of items, and yeah, sure. You know what? You find what did you roll again? 17. That was your roll. 17. And sure, you can also find a chest, but not one of the chests you're searching for. It just seems to be a normal chest. But as you kind of lift it, you shake it around. Oh shit! There's coins inside. Money. Well, it seems to be locked. For now, you can just get like a money-full chest.
We're just exercising our right to be kleptomaniacs. So.
Yeah. I mean, hey, no, the warehouse is abandoned. Nobody's taking it. Anyways, while you're here, you get a bird's eye view. I can let you at the. Do you have any light? Do you have any? I'm gonna replace the chest with my other chest.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I have the Syklos pen, I guess. It's like 20 feet.
I mean, that could help. I mean, light can extend a bit further out. Like just it's bright light, or it's like bright or dim light.
10 bright, 10 dim.
Okay, 10 bright, 10 dim. I could give you a little bit. Sure. I'll allow that to cancel out your dark vision struggles. Sure, roll me up. If you just want to look down, that would be a perception check. I'll give you advantage for the height, because it is an observation deck.
Okay.
Alright, that's a 52, 14. As you look around, it's hard to really identify anything that anything that truly stands out. A chest that could be hidden somewhere else. Who knows where? But as you try and identify, it doesn't, well, from the looks of things, there doesn't seem to be anything that matches the description of the crest that you want to find. Whatever it is, it's not doesn't seem to be here. It just seems to be a random room of assortment and goodies and stuff.
So nothing, unfortunately.
It seems to
Is
be,
it just one chest in particular that was taken, or?
okay, I guess I should have said that. Ezekiel would have heard from the guards that there were specifically 3.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to
well,
be
that's
any here.
convenient.
Either one's hidden here, or you just did find it, or it's just not here.
All right, then I guess I go downstairs again.
Go downstairs. Maybe it was just the angle you were looking for. You were looking
Yeah.
down. You looked around. Essentially, you look in this middle area. Yeah.
Yeah. I think having a closer view would be better, especially since like I have 20 feet.
Want to head back out, Reef? Yep. You found a chest, not the chest. You guys can talk about that with each other in chat. You can continue it in chat as I continue with the Orym. As you two move here via Anthessa, you hear Shiena?
Mm-hmm.
You find that entrance to the door. You'll find that
I'm a little scared that I end up finding something terrifying.
admittedly, I'm not the most quiet. She kind of like shakes in her armor. I can back you up if you prefer the stealthier approach. But
Right.
heavy armor user, disadvantage on stealth. She doesn't wanna.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, I'll see what I can do. I guess I'll be sneaking around inside.
That's just not even gonna try.
All right. Watch me fail. Let me fail the stealth roll. Yeah,
14.
that's enough for me to actually sneak in without making a sound.
It's enough to give you a 14 roll on your stealth, but it's not enough to get hidden. But you're sneaking, but you're not hidden, unlike everyone else.
Oh, great. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can head in. Do you want Tessa to back you up?
Yes, but do I see anything at all around the corner or anything?
You can see multiple things. A lot of leftover things. It depends how you're searching for. You can roll me perception if you want.
I'll roll perception because I really don't have any other tools for investigation.
So many spells you could have picked. None of them help.
Look, okay, I didn't think I need. Oh,
She
God,
was
my
bi-
roll is so shit.
For somebody who hates combat, she seems to be only built for combat.
Yeah, I know. I should really grab some investigation.
You should really grab
spells
some out of combat spells. I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just worried about my survival in combat most of the time.
You don't seem to really find anything in particular.
Okay. I guess I'll sneak more towards the back.
The back. Tessa will go like here and like just hide with you. You could roll me now, unless you're casting any spell to help with this. Just an investigation as you get more precise.
I'll have guidance on myself.
All right, you can give me an investigation.
Okay.
12.
Oh my god, why is this getting lower and lower even though this bot, Avery hates me. Wait.
You don't seem to
You see that
find
13? You see that 14, 13, and 12 is like declining.
you don't seem to find anything that stands out too much for you. Thessa goes with you and kind of goes behind you as you get clear and show
Is that
that
another unconscious guard just saw off the...
What do you mean? You can't see through walls.
Maybe
Metagaming.
maybe we'll just, look around, maybe check the door.
Check the door. You want to head out the door?
Perhaps maybe still inside looking out. I don't know.
Yeah, you see a door to the other warehouse.
Wait, does the door have like a window of some kind or
It's just the door. You have to open it. Yeah.
door? Mm, I guess like maybe Via would open the door and take a look. I don't know.
Yeah. It seems to be probably closed. They haven't really opened this door. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Via. I mean, Oren's inside the warehouse right now. I guess Via will.
Let me give Orym a chance. What's her? Oh, she's actually proficient in perception.
Nice. Let's go.
Makes sense for a guard.
Yeah, then maybe she'll get.
My fucking god!
Oh my god! What's with us? Oh my god, Via! Via's. I swear, Avery just hates me. Avery just hates me. Whoever I paired up with just ends up getting my bad luck.
The Via party does not seem to be doing well.
No, alright, Via walks out the damn door. And
Close the
checks
door or-
both sides.
Both
What?
sides. What do you do
Yeah,
at the door?
I open the door and look on both sides, like, as if you're crossing the road or something. Usually looks left and
You
right.
see here, you see gate.
That's it? Nothing else?
It's only what you can see, yeah. If there was something there, something else would need to reveal it.
Mm.
Anyways, back to these people. What do you want to do with the chest? Like that, we could take it outside. Gods could probably lift it, but even he would be he would be too occupied lifting it to do anything else. There might be someone in hiding still. This tree haven't found any sign of anyone being here. Last time we anchored an elemental, so... I think we should keep looking. The chest is there. You know it's there, yeah. It's one of them. Mm-hmm. Should we? Hmm. Let's look around the room to the right. Right then. Look to the room to the right. What do you want to look for? another chest. Mm-hmm. You can roll me your choice of investigation and perception in there. It's just looking around, yeah. $19. 19 does reveal that there seems to be another one here, yeah. As you kind of like look around and see one kind of just buried in another box. Let's just say it's this one, yeah. Sure, I'll mark where they are, yeah. Where? This one? And this one. You found it, seemingly. Just another one. Okay. I want to do something, but mostly because I'm paranoid. Actually. Are there signs behind anyone behind besides the chest being here and all that? I would have to make that investigation, yeah. Or, well, depends which signs are you looking for. You could track like footprints and such. That could be survival, yeah. Investigation or survival? Survival. 25. Alright. So, okay, nice. You trace around to see if there's anything that would show a sign. It's very hard to see anything, but well, you could see some signs of course, the movement of stuff. Specifically how things are, how things have been moved. It's with this survival check that you try to heighten your senses, anything that would show some amount of movement. You try to see if there's anything that would be watching over you. And then, well, you start to see, like, what would this reveal? You probably see some sort of shadow moving. Yeah. That somehow doesn't see you first. You look up. That's where you can see what seems to be a figure perched on the rafters, looking around, not seeing you. Cloaked in shadow. Somehow, you are not the one ambushed. Because you're hidden. Like, just kind of like perched up. Like they're waiting. Once there. Starry Wisp. Advantage. Two D8. $13 damage. A Starry Wisp comes flying down, flying up. Bright light streaks across into the rafters, which would have been around like this area. They didn't see you. You were carefully hidden. As it hits, you hear a grunt as they fall onto this set of carriages. Not carriages, as this set of boxes. As well, 13 and let's just say 13 plus 5, that would be 18 damage already. they fall, and with that fall, they kind of just wait. Time stop for a moment. Stopping time. Time stop for a moment. They hear grunt, and you clearly gotta jump on them as they. Let's just see here. Damn it! And well, they kind of probably you don't hear the motion, but something of an alarm also goes off. Probably something they activated that you cannot see, as it sets off an alarm on here, and Via up here, and QQ up here, as you hear some wind swirling as... Alright then. Okay, I would like everyone to roll initiative. You gotta jump on them for 18 damage before the fight even starts. I want this group, you two Scots and Ilphriina, roll initiative with advantage. Via, roll initiative with disadvantage. You two, roll with normal. Right then. Rats, you actually got the jump on.
Is this how you do disadvantage?
DIS.
Okay. Wow, my rolls suck!
Grab them. Rolls. Yes. Alright then, let's do this. This is gonna be very fun. So let's do this. Let's do Scots and... Okay, Reef. Reef, you got 13. Scots got 16. Where's Scots? Scots is over here. Ilphriina? Alright, then we can end it here after the rolling initiative then. If you have to go. Alright. 14. And the others? Via?
I got 4.
4.
I'm going last, that's for sure.
And who else is missing? Kiki for 18. Alright then.
Wait, are you rolling for...
I'm rolling for Tessa. Yeah.
Okay.
Tessa rolls with plus... Where is it? Oh, she actually has... She's alert. She has a +4.
Nice.
Tessa still rolls a 10. Okay, then I'll just do this then. I'll reveal who is who, because stealth is essentially already broken. As popping out from the carriages, you see a hooded figure. Pale hair and a cloak robe. You see someone...
Oh my god, is that her? Is Iz'opii finally get another moment on her?
Strangely, it does not seem to be.
Damn. No! My drama!
Well, add the pale rogue, and because you guys did get a jump on her, I'll give her disadvantage. She does have a +5 initiative, even with disadvantage.
Wow.
That's an 8. And alright then. And for the other skirmishers, I'll roll just 3 for these, +2 each. Then, that is 13, 9, and 5 for these groups, as air spirits are summoned to help them. They did in fact suck. Alright, then that would be 13 would be here. So that would be 13 over here, and 9 would be here, and then 5 would be here. Then I guess next time on the World of Syklos, we'll deal with a bit of an ambush. Oh yeah, and how much damage did he deal? He did like 18 damage with an already sneaky hit. Oh. Then next time, we'll deal with a bit of a warehouse encounter. See you guys next time then.
Yay.
Alright, Copper District. Fun.
Yeah. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Good
You
night,
actually
YouTube.
got...
Good night,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Good night. You guys got to jump on the rogue.
Let's go. Stella
That's
being
amazing.
so smart.